What is up, YouTube? This is Fantasy Trophy, and I'm back. Part 2 of my Xbox Ahoy RPK challenge. And I apologize for the huge gap between the original video, or I should say the first video, and this video. I've had some obstacles in my life, but obstacles actually just getting videos up in general. I'll touch on that here in a little bit, but until then, let you know what I'm doing. I'm just trying out Xbox Ahoy's suggestions for the RPK. Extended mags with the RPK, Strela 3 for secondary, Semtex smoke motion sensor for the equipment, and perks Hardline Pro, Steady Aim Pro, and Hacker Pro. I'll leave Xbox Ahoy's channel in the description and the original overview for the RPK on the title screen there. And so yes, I'm playing some Domination. I'll be playing Domination throughout 3 games. And this one's on Crisis. Not sure where they got the name Crisis from, or if there is a crisis. It doesn't make any sense to me why they, sometimes Treyarch, they get really lazy with these map names. I don't know, picky about stuff like that. Like how do they call jungle? I mean, obviously it's a jungle, but that's the best name they can think of. Like, were they had to go home early that day, or just ran out of ideas? And then instead of calling this one Beach, they come out with just a random name, Crisis. I don't know where that came from. But they tend to do that with a few of their maps. Was it COD 4? They had Crash. So there's a helicopter crash in the middle. They couldn't call it anything else. But then they'll call another map like Invasion for some reason, with no invasion whatsoever going on in that map. I don't know. We were playing like SOCOM back in the day. They'd have weird names for maps, and you had no idea what the map was going to be before you played it. Like Frostfire. So you would imagine like a snowy map with like a lot of fire, I guess, or flames, but instead you get like an oil rig. But hey, at least it was original, right? Anyways, yeah, it's been a struggle to get these games up. And let's start with the biggest one. I live in Japan, and if if you don't know, they've had a little bit of a natural disaster problem going on. And not only that, in the military, Air Force specifically. And I was actually working when the first earthquake hit. Where I was at, it was about a 6. And at that time, I knew it was the biggest earthquake I ever felt. And by the way, folks, earthquakes are not fun to be in, no matter what the Richter scale is. For some reason, it's just the most uneasy feeling in the world. Yeah, that was a long day, because a lot of the civilian flights that were supposed to be inbound to Tokyo got devoted to where I was at, and that was a long day, and a long couple days after that. But my part is actually done. Some of the other people where I'm stationed at, they've more turned to the humanitarian effort, so they're working some pretty long hours, but mine is pretty much kind of settled down, so I can get back to relaxing a little bit. And also, my family's been relocated. Been relocated voluntarily, of course, just as a precautionary measure, just in case you don't get these reactors fixed. So you would think I'd have more free time on my hand, but actually I don't, because I actually gotta like take care of the house, like vacuum and do dishes, stuff that was miraculously done before. But the only difference now is I can play when I want, so I probably get more sleep. And let's see what else. So yeah, these I did a commentary for this, and I went to render it, played it back before I put it on YouTube, and there was no audio for my voice. So I was like, well, that's great. So I did it again, and no voice again. So I couldn't figure out what was going on. So I did the little. Went to Windows and did a little sound recording, and it was not recording my voice. So I figured it was a mic problem. So went to the store and dropped $60 on another headset and brought it back home. Plugged it in. Still no voice. I'm like, all right, now it looks like I have a problem with my computer or the editing software. And lo and behold, I had the microphone plugged in the headset port and the headset plugged in the microphone port. Complete asinine. Not only can't believe I just spent $60 on another headset, but either I don't know. I guess I'm just tired. But yeah, that was another limiting factor there. I was pretty much just gonna give up altogether doing this series, but so I was gonna do it, so I'm gonna do it. And also, I try to do these games back to back to back, because I believe that's the most true form to do it. I mean, I could probably get a 20-kill game with the RPK if I kept playing it enough, but it probably comes from few and far between. So the whole, if you're gonna get good games, you gotta show the bad games too. Just like some of these guys that do Road to Commander series, you're gonna get bad games. It's Call of Duty. Bad games are inevitable, and especially when you're using the worst weapon in the game. Playing at an objective game type by yourself with a bunch of randoms in a 2-bar connection, you're gonna get bad games. But this game, I did okay. I just tried to support my team as much as possible by shooting down the spy planes, counter spy planes, and any air support that came up, and capture and defend a flag or two. I did have the Blackbird equipped. I think care package might have been the better option because I did get, 4-kill streak maybe once or twice, maybe, I'm not sure. So that could have helped out my team if, what's the worst case scenario, what I would have got ammo, then I could have re-rolled that to, I don't know. What would have been the worst after that RC car? That still would have been helping my team, I guess. And also been just trying out a few new games. I bought Homefront, not too really enthused with that yet. They said they have dedicated servers, but I don't see it. I kept on getting dropped. And before we get to that, I thought I could squeeze between the fire here, but I got burnt like a marshmallow. And yeah, Homefront. I think every time I go into a game, someone else has, like, one person will have like green ping, and then everyone else will have red ping. So for a game that has dedicated servers, I don't quite see, how the connection's so bad. My internet's pretty good. It's just, for some reason, certain games I just can't get a good connection. Like this one. Modern Warfare 2 I did okay with, and Battlefield pretty good, and Killzone 3 actually I bought that one as well. Not really my type. I tried it out quite a bit. It just seems kind of blah to me. Everything's dark. The maps are just not really good to look at. Really hard to navigate. I wasn't really a Killzone 3 player before, but it's technically sound, I guess. Hit detection's good. Good connection. I do like the way you rank up, where you unlock certain stuff to your kits, kind of like kind of cross between like Battlefield and this a little bit, where you get little points, you unlock certain perks and weapons or whatever. So that one's okay. I stopped right there though. I didn't get the Crisis 2. I think pretty much first-person shootered out. So end up getting the Vagrant Story for the PlayStation 1, which I downloaded from the PlayStation Network from the PS1 Classics. And I was actually thinking about doing a Let's Play / walkthrough of that game, because I I remember playing that game 10 years ago. It is quite lengthy, but I don't know if you guys are interested in that stuff. I'll put something together with that. I know it's probably a lot of hard work to do a Let's Play. My hat's off to these YouTube guys that are able to punch out videos like that, especially when they're talking right off the cuff like that. But I would imagine that game's probably got close to 40 hours of gameplay. Another option, or another game I almost bought was Front Mission 3. I don't know if you guys remember that game back in the day. That game, I think you can log in over 150 hours. Can't imagine the amount of videos you would have for a Let's Play for Front Mission 3. Plus, a lot of it's just crazy broken English. Or what do you call it? Subtitles. Well, this match is here wrapping up. I guess I kind of got off topic there. Not really talking about the RPK, but what can you really say about it? I think it's the score here. I think I had 13 and 10 maybe, and 2 captures, 2 defense. But I'll see you guys in part 3.